From our anchorage in Morgan's Bluff, two small islands called to us. They framed sunset well from the boat, alone and asking to be explored. We obliged on our first distant adventure with the dinghy away from the boat. One was very rocky with steep shores. The other had an apparent beach, which would make landing much more promising. On our way to the islands in the 30 to 40 feet deep waters, we noticed a patch of calmer or glacier water a half a mile out from the island. We slowed down to investigate. To our surprise was an area of rock and coral only a few feet deep, with staghorn coral, fan coral, and other marine growth reaching towards the surface. What we thought was a beach was rock gradually sloped up onto the island with little sand. We set our anchor in a rocky crag and deployed the landing party. The dinghy was safe. A bright purple sea fan coral which washed up onto the minuscule beach welcomed us. As we moved along, we were astonished at what we found. Pockets in the rock which collected pieces of polished stones, quartz, and coral, snails everywhere. The eroded rock revealed many creatures feeding off of it. What we thought were fossils turned out to be chitons. Their rocky shell appearance seemed to be frozen in time, but they were munching on algae as a snail sped by. Bizarre indeed. Also bizarre was a pile of old conch shells and coral deposited on a shelf several feet above high tide. This was what we had mistaken for a sandy beach miles away. It was several feet wide and deep, and it ran for almost 100 yards on one side of the island. An American oyster-catcher was vacationing in the Bahamas also. He was not happy to share his island. We returned to the boat to plan our next adventure.